everyone! Congratulations! You've made it to the very end of our forest ecology series. I'm Val, and I'm back to wrap up with some review and some final thoughts. We've learned a lot in the past few videos. We've learned that an ecosystem is made up of abiotic and biotic parts, which are all connected together, the ABCs of the ecosystem. We've learned that the abiotic parts are the laws of the ecosystem, the light, air, water, and soil that together determine what organisms can and can't survive there. And those organisms are the biotic parts, the living things, and we classify them based on how they get their energy. Organisms like plants, algae, and some bacteria are the producers that can make their own energy from carbon dioxide, light, and water through what process? Photosynthesis. The consumers are all of the animals that get their energy by eating other organisms. And the decomposers are the FBI. What does that stand for again? The fungi, bacteria, and invertebrates who act as the cleanup squad, breaking down dead organisms and organisms' wastes to return their nutrients to the soil and allow them to re-enter the cycle of life. We learned that the soil is a strange part of the ecosystem that manages to be both abiotic and biotic, with abiotic minerals and biotic humus and organisms that together allow the soil to support a healthy ecosystem. And we learned about pollinators, those specialized consumers who help plants reproduce and make so much of our food in the process. We talked about the importance of biodiversity, the idea that the more variety of life in an ecosystem, the healthier and more resilient that system can be. And finally, we talked about the role of humans in the ecosystem, realizing that we can make choices every day that help protect the ecosystems around us and around the world. We made art, we did experiments, we got to know our home ecosystems, and we thought of ways that we can be ecosystem stewards in our daily lives. And now, here we are. We've spent a lot of time talking about how ecosystems work and how we can take care of them, but I've saved a special topic for last. They can take care of us too. Playing in nature makes us more agile, better at solving problems, and more creative. When we play outside more, especially in natural spaces, we're better at focusing, we have less stress, and we even do better at work and school. Just working or studying near a window with a view of plants outside instead of a window with a view of buildings can help us stay more focused and be happier. You might have noticed some of these things when you went to your sit spot. When you spent time at your sit spot, did you feel calmer after? Or happier? Or more relaxed? Your sit spot is an especially good place to go when you're angry, stressed, or upset. Spending time in that familiar, natural place can help you calm down, think more clearly, and sort through your emotions. When we take care of nature, nature takes care of us too. I hope the activities that we've done in this video series have helped you feel a little bit more comfortable in nature and in the outdoors, and a little more interested in looking closely at the natural world around us. I know every time I look closely at nature, I find something absolutely fascinating. I love watching the birds outside, or following the bees around as they busily pollinate one flower and the next. I hope you can find some parts of nature that you love to watch and think about too. For our final activity, write a thank you letter to some part of the ecosystem that's special to you. Think about an organism that does a job that you really appreciate, or a natural place like your sit spot that's special in your life. What parts of the ecosystem around you are you most grateful for? Write a letter to that special part of the ecosystem, thanking them for what they do. Explain what it is that they do that's so important, and why it's important to you or to the rest of the ecosystem. If you like, share your letters with us by emailing them to education@mtsgreenway.org, and we might even share them on our social media. I'm excited to hear what parts of the ecosystem are most special to you. Thank you so much for joining us in exploring forest ecosystems. You made it to the end! We hope you had some fun, learned something, and feel a bit closer to the ecosystems that you interact with every day. We're so excited to have you join us as ecosystem stewards. If you want to learn more about land stewardship in Washington, or how you can be a steward in your community, visit our website at mtsgreenway.org. Have fun out there, and don't forget to keep visiting your sit spot and acting as an ecosystem steward. See ya!